Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. I'm here in the sun with Mr. Randy Gage, and we are in Amsterdam and in the canals, kind of cruising through. We thought we'd show you some of the sights while we talk about some topics today. And Randy usually hides from the sun, but we've convinced him. We're going through some bridges here, so you'll be able to see lots of different things. But Randy, what I wanted to talk to you about is there's a lot of debate and conversation going on about this quote-unquote new school versus old school network marketing. Some of the people who are using online techniques to build their business. I know you have some strong opinions about it. I haven't heard you articulate them all exactly, but I know you believe that there's a right way and a wrong way for people in the network marketing profession to use the internet. But first of all, why don't you explain to everybody and to me what are people doing wrong? How are people screwing it up in the network marketing biz?
Yeah, it's funny. I did an interview with Johnny Fogg the other day for his
mastery session.
Yeah. And he said, "What's the difference? Why'd you write your book again? What's the new 4th edition?" And I talked about some of the things the timeless principles that never change, and then stuff in the marketplace that has changed that I felt needed to be updated. And I mentioned the internet.
And before you get to the internet, I will tell you his new book. He's come out with a new edition of his best-selling around the world. I think it's the #1 best-selling book on our profession. That's available now for sale. Do you have any of the hardcovers still left?
Yeah, they have a few of the hardcover collector's
Because he's selling a collector's edition hardcover. He gave me number 84. 84 out of 300. I can't believe it. I'm still heartbroken. But anyway, if you
it's available on Kindle now.
On Kindle,
if you're into Kindle.
So yeah, you can download his book on Kindle anywhere in the world, and it's available on paperback. And I will link that up so you guys. I would highly recommend it, not only for you but for your teams. But anyway, so you were talking about one of the things, the internet,
social media marketing, and the internet, and how I wrote that stuff in the new book. And he said, "Oh my, I don't know about that. I think the internet could be ruining the business." And I said, it is ruining the business. We have so many multi-level...
Ruining or not, you can't ruin our profession.
Meaning it's really painting a bad paintbrush against what we're doing. We've made so much progress in the last decade or so. The credibility of the profession, such great publicity. Now the internet has exploded and all these social media sites, and you have all of these multi-level morons who are just spamming everybody and think that once they join a group on Facebook or MySpace, they're supposed to send out a spam to everybody there. They're on Twitter and they put out the same pitch every 3 hours, and that's the horrible part of it.
So is it in general basically the people who are just out there telling the internet universe about their opportunity at every moment?
Yeah,
is that the biggest problem?
They're the internet.
And you're going to have to probably talk directly to that because it's a little bit loud out here. Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody can hear you, so a lot of noise. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's the internet equivalent of the people who you'd meet at a party. Hi, my name is Jim, and I help people change their future. And they're so obnoxious, and they're so pandering, and it's all about them pitching you. And you see the same thing online now. People are doing that, whether on the social sites or any of those type of venues, and that's not the highest good of the internet. The internet can be wonderful for our profession, as it can be wonderful for so many things.
But don't you think that a lot of people are doing it just because they're excited, right? They're excited, they're ambitious, they figure like if they could go tell the world, that'll make a difference. But what you're saying is, with your enthusiasm, there's a better use for your enthusiasm.
There's certainly a better use for your enthusiasm, and it's just, don't be obnoxious. Just because somebody follows you or friends you on one of these sites doesn't mean they want to get a pitch from you every 3 hours. Where the internet could be beautiful is it's a way to expand our market. You can build the business online the same way you do offline. Like, fascinatingly enough, the last 2 people that I've sponsored into the business have been people that I've met on Twitter. But you never see me do a pitch on Twitter. I never do an ad or anything. I'm there developing relationships, meeting people, finding people who have common areas of interest. I do. So I connect with Marlins fans. I connect with softball players. I connect with comic book people, fashion people, so the areas of interest I have. And so I develop
connect with
relationships.
comic book people?
Absolutely.
So what's your favorite comic book hero?
Conan, the Savage Sword of Conan.
Conan,
I
the
collect-
barbarian?
Yes, the Savage Sword series, which is where Frank Frazetta did all of the early artwork. It's amazing. I have
Really?
from #1. Yeah, I have a collection of those.
I thought you would
amazing.
be a Green Lantern guy for sure.
I like Green Lantern. I did as a kid. I don't really collect that comic book though.
So anyway, okay, well, so sorry that you when you told me you mix and mingle with the comic book crowd, it struck me as unique. But anyway, so
I'm
you're meeting people,
there,
you're talking to
developing relationships, and then sometimes the conversation comes up. They're looking for something to help their financial freedom or their financial situation, and so it's a natural extension. That's where it's great. The internet's also great for communication. I mean, it's wonderful as a way to communicate with your group. As you know, we do a lot of trainings online. We've done webcasts, we've done streaming video. So there's a lot of things the internet can do to really turbocharge the way we do the business. But there's a lot of people scamming it up, spamming it up, which is making it miserable for the rest of us.